All right. Got everything situated. Oh snap, we don't have everything situated. 1 second, one brief moment. Yeah, you know. All right, plug these headphones in. All right, boom. Let's get my headphones right. I ain't even had my headphones. Nip me out over here. All right, what's going on, fellas? What's going on? We ready to get into it. Uh, like I said yesterday. Well, hold up before I start doing that. Let me check the audios real quick. Make sure everything is coming in. Make sure we get everything coming in clear. What's going on? Where it say, I know I'm live. Notifications on. What's going on here? Hold up. It says I'm live. So why can't I view what's going on here? Okay, there you go. Alright. Hold on, let me mute this real quick so we don't get no. Alright, whoa, snap. I'm back. I'm like, yo, I'm sitting here talking to y'all, done muted myself and stuff. Alright, nah. But what I'm saying is we're getting to the bunker side of the series. Um I didn't expect this to be a 3-part series. definitely would have been a two-part series, but I didn't expect it to be a three-part series. The first episode got kind of like messed up on my end, technical difficulties on my end, but we bounced back with the second episode, and yeah, here go the third one for y'all. And like I said, this the bunker side. If you ain't see the quarantine 2.0, then you're gonna understand. Go watch that so you can understand how we leaded that up to the bunkers, because all these all these quote unquote famous celebrities and blah blah blah. They starting to build them. And like I said, my question is, for what? What are you building them for? What do you know that the average person like me and my next door neighbor, the person down the street, so forth and so on, don't know? And if you think you're gonna get some type of warning signal, they're gonna throw a flare in the air. You're not ready to get none of that, bruh. I mean, none of that is ready to happen. And by the time the emergency alarm do go off, it's gonna be too late. So I have two clips from Leave the World Behind. And if you haven't seen that movie, go watch that movie, because that movie goes perfect with what we talk about on this channel 24/7. So if you haven't seen Leave the World Behind, go watch that, and then start getting familiar with what the series is that we have, because all this stuff ties together. Um these videos, two videos I got for the movie is in the description box, so you can go click on their page, follow them, subscribe to them, because they got other clips as well. Y'all might be interested in. But basically, this like I said, this movie is so in tune to what this channel is about, that I really I really want to do kind of like a breakdown reaction to like the whole movie. But I don't know how I'm gonna be able to do that. I gotta figure out how to do that. But if I can get a whole breakdown of the whole movie and get clip for clip for clip, bruh, yeah, I'll do a whole reaction and breakdown of everything in the movie, that what we talk about, what l- led up to this, what led up to that, because this movie this movie is kind of spooky for real, like, and especially for a person like me, because I pay attention to a lot of the stuff that happens outside of just the normal. So this right here, bruh, spooky, bruh. It's a spooky movie. And we oh, another thing too, I'm trying to I'm trying to buy a little bit of time. Trying to buy a little bit of time so I can, oh, hold up. I can get B in here. Cause he said send the link. Hold on, B. Send it now. Yeah, I was trying to buy a little bit of time, give B a chance to get in here as well. You know, before we actually get started. There you go. He just popped in. Let's go. Yo,
Okay.
all right. Yeah. So
Yeah.
basically, you ain't missed nothing. I just gave him the intro, basically, of what was going on, what we've been talking about, what we've been doing and stuff. So yeah, I just basically just got the intro done. That's it.
Oh, okay. That's what's up.
Yes, yeah. So you right on time for real. But basically, I was telling them, this is part 3, and I chose two specific clips from the movie. I really wanna. I was telling them like I really want to do a reaction to the whole movie, but I gotta see how that's gonna work first. But
Yeah,
yeah,
it's a lot of creators have made commentary, commentary videos on that movie.
mhm,
So
right,
you should be straight on that.
okay, all right. So
You know.
yeah, so this you already know what this scene is right here. Yeah, I mean, like I should have found that article. I should have found that article with the Teslas going down, so I can actually
Oh,
present
that's easy.
this.
All you gotta do is search Chicago freeze. Uh, Teslas won't start. And the news, the actual news story is gonna come up, and because the news people in Chicago went out on scene and they were, interviewing people, asking them how they felt about, the EVs and
Hmm.
whatnot. And what I saw was it was a lot of uh, black people that had gotten these Teslas because of this alleged tax break. You know what I'm saying? Kickback that you're supposed to get.
Right.
But imagine, um, you having a business meeting or even an emergency, and your car won't start because the battery dead and the charging stations won't charge. They had one dude up there. He had been up there uh, almost 48 consecutive hours and hadn't gotten 15% charge on his battery.
Mm.
And he was one of the lucky ones that actually was in the vicinity where he could pull up and charge because he still had a charge enough to find a charging station. But it was
Right.
a line, bro. It was a line. I mean, like, say, man, all them people with Teslas couldn't get up and down the street, you know.
Bruh. And the crazy part is it's not like just getting some gas, bruh. Like you gotta actually wait like 30, 40 minutes, close to like an hour for one car to actually be charged.
Right. And that's under optimal conditions, meaning you can't pull that car up and it's already on red, thinking it's
Right.
going to fast charge. It's not. See, it's a certain percentage, like a cell phone. If you want your cell phone to charge fast, then you don't need to let it get
Mhm.
below 15 to 20%.
No, no, real talk. Real
You know what
talk.
I'm saying? So, and then, after they released this movie, the very next day, Tesla had a recall on all its vehicles.
Mm. I ain't know that.
Yeah, man.
I
Yeah,
didn't know that.
yeah. So I don't know. I didn't really do any in-depth research into it. Uh, and I'm assuming that it wasn't a major issue with the vehicles, but the fact that you would have the recall the very next day after people got through watching the movie, seeing this exact same car go haywire and become weaponized because of the cyber attack. In the movie, the cyber attack weaponized the Teslas to where they were crashing into people and just crashing into each other.
Right.
So people just saw this movie, and then the very next day, hypothetically, if you owned a Tesla, you just got through watching this movie the night before, and you wake up the next morning, it's a recall on your vehicle. I'm just saying the timing of it all.
Ironic, right?
Right.
Let's see if I let's see if I can pull up. I just sent it to myself. I'm gonna see if I can pull it up, bro. Oh yeah, yeah, there you go. Um,
Tesla drivers learned the hard way about how cold weather impacts their battery life. This was the scene this morning at a charging station near 95th and Western in Evergreen Park. Drivers say some of the stations weren't working, and those that were taking a lot longer to charge.
I've been here for over 5 hours at this point, and I'm still have not got to charge my car. Charge it should take 45 minutes. It's taken 2 hours.
That driver says he saw at least 10 cars towed. Tesla advises owners to keep the charge level above 20% during bitter cold weather.
that's crazy.
And that's just one video. It's several because
Yeah,
that was a major story. Yeah, that was a major story.
yeah, I seen that, bruh. I seen that. It was
Hmm.
like when I was on there, I'm looking like, dang, it's I'm trying to pick the quickest one. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right, right.
Yeah. I'm like, dang, it's a lot of stories up there. It definitely is though. But but see, that was like one of my main concerns with I say getting the electric vehicle. Like because like I said, it's not like you could just pull up to a pump, put it in there, get what you need to get, and then go. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Like gas vehicles is so much better. It's like you just pump what you pay and then you pull off. I mean, and I see people that pull up to the pumps. They don't need to cut their car off. I be scared. I be like, man, hurry up, get my gas so I can get out of here.
right. Yeah, man. And another thing with the electric vehicle, the again the possibility of it being victim to a cyber attack. Um,
Mhm,
you had I believe that was a Rolls Royce several months ago, maybe I think it was around Thanksgiving, where a wealthy couple were in a white Rolls Royce, whatever the big one is, um, and the driver was on the phone with his son saying that the car was not responding to his control. He couldn't stop the brakes. The brakes wouldn't work. The steering wouldn't work. Something took over the car. Long story short, both the guy and his wife died because the Rolls Royce had got over 100 and something miles per hour, and it went airborne and crashed into the train station right at the border of Canada and the United States.
mhm.
So, so again, nobody knows what happened with that car. Or was it hacked? Was it a malfunction? You have the robots speaking on AI because that's what the autopilot is as it relates to Tesla. That's a form of AI. Well, the robots in China have malfunctioned, attacked the workers.
Mhm.
Um, yeah, so that whole idea of just having something completely electric, it's just not, you know, um, it's not like you're trying to avoid being tracked because our vehicles got the GPS chip in it. But at least with a gas vehicle, you can go out and either push button or turn your key and crank up. With that
Right.
electric car, just as we saw, when it's cold, it's not gonna start. So you got a dead vehicle. And meanwhile, you got to be at work. Kids may need to go to school. You may need to get something from the store. You may have a doctor's appointment. Anything, you know.
Yeah. No, but that's
Yeah,
like I said, that's the crazy part. That's the crazy part because if you leave your phone in the car and it's cold outside, when you go get your phone and you try to use it, it's so much of a delay on there. Like everything is delayed. The screen doesn't change properly. So it's
right.
like it's like messed up for real. Like low key, like the circuits is and stuff in there is messed up. So I can imagine a fully electronic car, and what the weather actually does to that motherboard.
Right. That's why they wouldn't start. It froze. It
Hmm.
wasn't. It wasn't like the cars didn't have charge before they got to the station. It
Right.
was too cold.
For it to even register that it was being
Yeah.
charged.
Right, because the charge is a form of heat. Electricity is a form of heat,
Mm.
and it was too cold for the circuits to warm up. Messed up.
That joint crazy. And that's how we lead to this scene right here. Oh, and no, hey, can you hear the sign that's like the sirens in the back? Like the emergency sign in the back? B.
Yeah, yeah, I'm here. I can't hear it.
You can't hear the video?
No, no, I can't hear the sirens. Let me
Oh, okay.
push. Yeah, push play. Let me see. Yeah, I heard a little bit.
Yeah. So what I was saying about that was when you hear that particular sound, it's already too late. It's already too late, bruh. Shit's
Yeah,
already
that's the take cover
yeah,
because
yeah.
that's the what do you call that? The air raid
Hmm.
air raid siren.
That's what I was mentioning that sound earlier. That's what made me stop because I just thought about it when I heard it. Was like was telling them like that sound right there. When you hear that, just know it's already too late. Just wherever you at, you might as well get comfortable. Try to fortify. Do what you gotta do to protect yourselves because it's already too late at that time.
You stay with the kids. I'm gonna go take a look.
You know what, you guys, just sit tight, okay? You see anyone?
There's nobody here. We're all brand new.
What? Oh, whoa, hey, someone's coming. Yo!
I ain't gonna cap, bro. My man is mad slow. Like first of all, that particular thing right there where you seeing all the same cars, same color, you know what I'm saying? Like that right there would have been drawing so many red flags from the beginning. It's like why is all these cars like this? Same color, they all crashed. It's like yeah, like these people be slow, bruh. They be slow on the signs.
Right, but they can tell you every stat of their favorite team.
Bruh. Man, we don't want to get started on that. Don't want to get started on that, bruh.
She had to get serious with that boy.
Word, like he playing around. Mm. Look at that. Look at that, bruh.
Right,
Come on
going
now.
down.
Yeah, come on now. Out of what my spidey sense. As soon as I pulled up and seen all that, my spidey senses would have been tingling. I don't see nobody running. I don't see no people. It was
I'm talking about the first time you would have seen that first empty car. That would have been enough to turn around.
turned around. Exactly.
It's
And
crazy.
he over there talking about some what's going on? What's gonna get your ass in the car? She ain't playing, bro. She low key spazzed on old boy.
Now, real talk.
Real talk, bro. He ain't listening at the time, bro. You gotta listen. I see something you don't see, bro. But like see that whole thing, bro. And this goes back to what we was talking about in like the earlier episodes of the survival games, bruh. Y'all think that when y'all hear that sound going off, y'all just gonna be like these people. Yeah, I'm gonna just get my car. We gotta go. We just gonna drive and yeah, we're gonna go find some shelter. Yeah, man, y'all just gonna be driving until y'all hit something like this right here.
Man, and and again, trying to drive at that time, the highway is already gridlocked. You finna get on the highway and get trapped.
Exactly.
You're gonna end up running out of gas, like they did during Katrina.
Driving to nowhere, just driving to your death for real. Like, nah, man. Like, this is what we was talking about. Like something hit the fan like this, bro, and you're not already pre-prep. Like, I got a cabin all out here. We just gotta make it to the cabin. I got food out there. Blah blah blah. If you're not one of those type people, bro, you gonna be sheltering in place. Means you're not gonna be able to go nowhere.
At all.
You won't be able to make it out your local city. You won't be able to make it to the local county down the road or whatever, bruh. Like a day's time there and a day's time back. You know how tiring that's gonna be. You can use to go out, walk to a whole nother county for a day, and then walk back for that day. Nah, if you haven't done it, you're not gonna do it when you get time like this. Trust me.
Man, say man. That's why it's important to keep as much on hand as you can at your house in the event of having a shelter in place.
And also this is why us us as Americans, we need to start worrying about more about our health and trying to bring our health back into play. Because one, like I said, if you have to walk to the next county to actually get something and you never walked 3 blocks before, you're not gonna walk to the next county. So it's like yeah, y'all might want to start using your legs more, using your limbs more, jogging, even if riding a bike or something. Even if you gotta
Right,
start at riding a bike, riding a bike is great exercise. It's bad for your posture, yeah, but it's great exercise.
right. Yeah,
But
so shoot, I don't know what to, like again, man. I don't know what to tell nobody, bro. They
mm-hmm.
can't see if they can't see the whole telegraph with what's coming down within that. You know what I'm saying? They giving it to you, giving it to us in movies. Person
Right.
can't see that, bro. Shoot, I don't know what to tell them, man.
And
Bad shape.
yeah, and then you mean shout out to Cat Williams, because he made a very good point, and I definitely clipped it because one, everybody thinks that comedians don't tell the truth, bro. A lot of times comedians are telling you what's going on. It's just that we're not looking at it as if they're telling us. We're looking at it as an entertainment, as they're entertaining. But at the end of the day, people like Dave Chappelle, Cat Williams, Chris Rock, they really tell the truth, and they be on the money.
Man, say.
In charge of nuclear bombs all across the country? That's what he knows. He knows that 30% of all weapons systems are running off regular Wi-Fi. So what does
Hmm.
You know that we don't know, Cat.
Hold on, let's ride that back. Did you hear that? You hear that? He's not just talking out the side of his neck. He's not just spitting out bullshit. This is facts.
go?
What he building a $270 million bunker? What do you know that we don't know, Cat?
Kim Jong-un? What? I don't know what you don't know. Do you understand that people that are not very bright are in charge of nuclear bombs all across the country? That's what he knows. He knows that 30% of all weapons systems are running off regular Wi-Fi.
Hmm.
Eh,
That boy
How
said regular Wi-Fi.
regular
Not
Wi-Fi, not no
not,
special
not
Wi-Fi.
nothing. I
Yeah.
was gonna say not nothing encrypted.
hmm
And even with that, they've already been hacked. The U.S. military has already been hacked. Not to full extent, but it's already been hacked past the first few levels of defense that they have. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, like, and that's for all the people that seen Leave the World Behind. Like, again, what was the first thing that they noticed went down? The internet. The internet was the first thing that they noticed went down. Well, we don't get no Wi-Fi. Oh, what happened to the Wi-Fi?
Right. It's crazy. And that's how people gonna be lost.
Not
Without again,
lost.
if you don't have books, if you don't have a physical map of where you live, how you gonna know what road to take? Even
hmm
if you did want to backstreet your way, uh, say for instance you had to backstreet your way out the country. The migrants using back ways to get in the country. So obviously it's a way to get out the country the back way. But how you gonna find that route if you don't even have a physical map?
Hmm.
If you stuck on Google Maps and it's a cyber attack or the grid go down, how you gonna navigate? Ask the average person, you may know the hood like the back of your hand, but do you know your city?
Do you know your counties? Do you know? Yeah, like,
You see what I'm
bruh,
saying?
yeah, it's
And
more past that city block.
right, and even with having a map, do you have a compass? Do you know how to read a map? Do you know how to use that little scale at the bottom? How to scale the
Right.
miles? You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot to be thinking about. And again,
Oh snap, B, you here? I don't know what happened, but no, no. Well, all right, while we wait for B, but no, B is on the money though. Like a, a lot of people don't know where the legend is on the map. You know, a lot of people don't know how to read the symbols and know what each symbol means and stuff like that. Longitude and latitudes. You know, salute to the truckers. Salute to the truckers, the people who drive trucks, because one, they know how to read maps. That's what they do. They read the maps, and they navigate a lot using road maps. So salute to the truckers that know how to navigate off the road maps. You know, yeah, but he right. A lot of people don't understand the how to use a compass. So it's time. It's time.
So what does that mean? That means if a solar flare or a meteor hits either one of those, literally a bomb can go off just because the system accidentally got turned off. Yeah, that's what he knows. The people that are in power know that the people that are running the most complicated and deadliest things on the planet are just an average idiot. And you know lots of idiots.
I do.
And these people are not special. Back in the day they were.
Yeah.
Not today. Not today.
what's the average idiots?
Bruh, he ain't capping though. Like, can you say
Oh
he lying?
man, that's funny.
Can, can you
That
say
is
he lying?
hilarious, bro. That man said average idiots.
Yeah. Like, bruh. If y'all call Donald Trump dumb, bruh, I mean, well, he was actually in power. He told, yeah, I wish y'all would act up if y'all want to. I'll rain all types of hellfire all over y'all. And guess what? Yo went back on his meds.
Right.
he was acting crazy, and then that's yeah, I was off my meds. I was tripping, bro. But I started taking them, so I'm good. It's crazy, bro. And this is the people that we got in charge, and literally, like, is that not a scary thing, bro? If we have some type of solar storm or whatever, and it actually interrupts the systems, the Wi-Fi's, a bomb can actually go off. Like, yo, that sounds wild.
Man, shit. It's real though. That's the whole thing. It's real. It ain't wild. It's real. Shit.
Hmm. Yeah. I'm
So
like,
again, having a month's worth of food in your house don't sound crazy when you listen to what Cat said.
hmm
You know, having some water, having first aid, over the counter meds. It's cold. Uh, People getting froze out. Some. So having these things on hand at the crib. So if the weather does get bad, you gotta sit still or whatever the case. You just not uh ass out with nothing in the house because you was gonna go to the store. We always fencing to do some shit.
hmm nah, you ain't lying. Like, don't worry, we'll get to it. I get it tomorrow, and then
And that's
yeah,
the whole thing. Tomorrow,
yeah,
tomorrow coming so fast. Tomorrow coming so fast. Tomorrow is turning into 2 months if you ain't careful.
Mm-hmm.
Keep talking about tomorrow. And 2 months gonna be done went by. You still gonna be talking about some damn tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
time again is not. It's time is not moving the same speed. Time is sped up. Things have been sped up.
Real talk. Things has definitely been sped up.
That's why it's you don't really have time to mess around. Gonna do something, you got to be about the business of trying to get it done because if not, like I say, one day will turn in a week into a week and you won't even realize it.
Yeah, that's see, and this why me and these guys is building bunkers, bruh. Like they know something. See, they know something
I was
about
just,
this grid situation. Go ahead.
when the government passes out satellite phones to the Congress people and the senators, what I mean is that's not conspiracy. You don't think that's something that regular people should take note of if your elected officials are being passed out satellite phones. Satellite phones are phones that operate off satellites as opposed to the grid. So if the grid did go down, the what they call the continuance of government could continue because all the government officials, the major ones, would have ways to communicate with the military and the other major parts of the government. Yeah, they already got these phones. They passed these phones out like over a year ago now. It's old news.
Mm, mm, mm.
Yeah, that's old.
I always, I always was interested in those satellite phones ever since Jurassic Park, where yo was going down on the boat and he had grabbed that satellite phone and called the people, called your girl or whatever, and she was he was like the kid had picked up the phone. It was like, yeah, it's a monster, it's a dinosaur. And he was making the noises and all that, and yeah, that's how yo got found. But yeah, I
Right.
was interested in those satellite phones. Oh, I want to get my hands on one.
And they expensive. A good one is expensive.
Yeah, I heard my cousin was telling me about it. He said, "Yeah, them joints ain't cheap, bro." I was like,
No.
"Yeah, I gotta get one though. You need one. Well, you not like you never know. So it doesn't matter how much it costs. It's an investment in your life, in your livelihood. This is something that when all else fails, you have a line of communication.
Right.
And we know how y'all like y'all social media and all that. So yeah, y'all might want to make that investment. But yeah,
Man,
this
say,
this but this I had to clip this. I had to clip this because you know these guys ain't building bunkers for no reason. They're not building bunkers
right.
for no reason. You know, like literally, he's telling you he's telling you basically what's going on.
Bombs all across the country? That's what he knows. He knows that 30% of all weapons systems are running off regular Wi Fi.
30% of weapon systems is running off basic Wi-Fi. That means that means that means
Regular weed.
they probably using Xfinity. You know what I mean? Like how the Xfinity joint pop up and you can just pick up a signal off that. So they probably just basic shit, bro. Like that's crazy. It's like like you said, nothing's encrypted. So it's like no special Wi-Fi, encrypted Wi-Fi, or nothing. So, bruh, if the right person can tap into that, he can send a missile.
I'm talking about straight up send that bad boy.
That's crazy.
So what does that mean? That means if a solar flare or a meteor hits either one of those, literally a bomb can go off just because the system accidentally got turned off. Yeah, that's what he knows.
And you wouldn't want to build you a bunker. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't want to build you a bunker. That's crazy. And I played Cat before I played the last clip, is because literally Cat is going into the last clip. You know, I mean, we don't trip. We still got this video, this clip that's coming up, and then we got another one from Vice. So yeah, what's up, boy? Yeah, so we got a couple more videos to go, but Cat is on to something. Boy, hurry up. This guy. That's my son, bro. That's my son. He he don't care what you doing, bro. If he need a dinosaur, bro, I'm coming to get my dinosaur. That's my
Right.
man. That's my man right there. He love dinosaurs, bro. That's his thing.
That's what's
But
up.
but yeah, Cat really is on to something, and the number one thing is if they shut down the grid and they take the grid, away from us, and they take Wi-Fi and communication and all that away from us, bro, we are in so much trouble, bro. So much.
Trouble ain't even the word.
Yeah. Yeah, it ain't. That ain't even good
Yeah,
enough.
yeah,
Exact. That ain't a good enough word to
yeah.
describe.
Trouble.
Was
Yeah, the situation that the majority of us gonna be in.
right.
Because
In
again,
particular, that terrified
unfortunately,
my client the most.
Hold on. My fault. Go ahead.
no, no, you good.
All right. Nah, but I want. Let's run this real quick, and then you hold that thought that she's ready to say, because I want to know what she's ready to say.
There was one program in particular that terrified my client the most. A simple three-stage maneuver that could topple a country's government from within. First stage was isolation. Disable their communication and transportation. Make the target as deaf, dumb, and paralyzed as possible, and setting them up for the second stage. Synchronized chaos. Terrorize them with covert attacks and misinformation. Overwhelming their defense capabilities, leaving their weapon systems vulnerable to extremists in their own military. Without a clear enemy or motive, people would start turning on each other. Done successfully, the third stage would happen on its own.
What's the third stage?
A coup d'etat. Civil war. Collapse. This program was considered the most cost-effective way to destabilize a country. Because if the target nation was dysfunctional enough, it would, in essence, do the work for you. Whoever started this wants us to finish it.
Oh we, you see that shit, bro? Look at that shit.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Mm, mm.
It
If
means
they,
casualties.
mm,
That means a lot of souls left at the same time. That means a lot of people didn't even know they came. They didn't even have time to pray, get ready, nothing. Just bam.
yeah. As you can see, it if they didn't go to this particular place at that particular time, they would be caught in that shit right there.
Right. And even not being caught in it, you're not safe.
You're not safe. Exactly.
Yeah, you far from safe.
Because it's only a matter of time for that particular scene spills over to where you're at.
Right. Because the survivors are coming where you are.
Hmm.
See,
Mm. And you can hear the gunfire. You
hmm
can hear all the gunfire, people yelling and all that stuff. Like that's crazy.
insane. Man, with this border situation, that's not that's not far fetched. Um, because you got states who are saying enough is enough. The federal government is not protecting its citizens, so states are taking over that. You know what I'm saying? That's
Hmm.
going that's ultimately gonna become a showdown between the states that are against open borders and uh, the federal government.
Right.
Yep. So it's gonna come down to. So
Yeah, you heard you. I told you what states I told you what states I'm scared of already, bro. I
right,
already, yeah, I already named them. I named them on the last one. Yeah, but y'all ain't here. Go to the last one. I already told y'all which ones. It's only a handful of 'em, literally. Yeah, but this was this was right here. This part right here, bro. Everything that we talk about, he just said it. He just said it. We done talked about the grid going down. We done talked about what happens when all out chaos comes, how people gonna start reacting. Before this movie even dropped, we talked about this. We covered it.
right,
It's crazy. And like you said, bro, like you said, I just find it ironic that this movie came out literally like a month or two, probably like a month after we started talking about the survival games and what you got to do to prep and all that stuff.
yep. And the thing about that, the even the house, they didn't have the medical. That's why they had to go out and go to
Hmm.
the old boy and literally beg, because that's what they did. They had to
They
beg,
did, yeah,
and he still took your money. He still took your
twice.
bread.
Twice they had to go out twice because um the dude, remember that's how he found out about the planes crashing and stuff, because dude had a satellite phone.
Right,
So that's how he found out that the planes was crashing, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, that he probably lost his wife.
And you know what I found? Another, crazy scene to me was the uh jagged edge where old girl and the black dude were dancing with each other,
Mm.
trying to play on that racial stereotype of black man, white woman, jungle fever ass shit.
Bruh. I got that.
At
I
a
got
at a collapse now. During a collapse now.
yeah. I kind of
we on
got
the
that same vibe too.
we on the brink of extinction, and you up here on some you man say that's crazy.
Mhm. Yeah, nah, I got that. I got that same drift too. Like she was just so, like she was so. Oh, I haven't done this in so long. I'm glad you. I'm like, oh, you sweeping me off my feet. Like, bruh, get your ass out of here.
Right. At a time like this, you think crazy about you getting swept off your damn feet. You got to
Hmm.
we got we got deers out here uh obviously under the control of some type of frequency disruption, and flamingos in the pool.
Yeah, yeah. The animal situation on there was wild. Was wild.
And
Yeah.
again, this is we have footage of animals uh walking in circles.
Hmm.
So I don't know, man. It's like I say, they just telegraphing this whole situation, and to me, it's funny.
Yeah.
It's funny because even with all of this, some of us still not gonna take time to prepare.
Hmm. Or or even be ready at, or even have some type of readiness and sense of direction. Like maybe I could do this. Like try to build. What happened? I remember growing up as a kid. You had a fire route, an escape route, and an emergency escape route. When stuff happened, like your mother and father would go over emergency escape routes and fire escape routes with you as a kid, so you knew what to do as a kid if a fire ever broke out in the middle of the night, or you had an emergency, you had to hurry up to get out of there. What happened to that?
Shit, that's on the parents. What happened to the type of parents that was that concerned? See, again, those parents that did that, they didn't have they didn't have Facebook page. Not saying that anything's wrong with having one. I'm just saying the parents that did that level of preparation with their children, they really wasn't caught up in society like in that form where it took their
Right,
whole attention.
right. Yeah, because back then it was a completely different time. Like Dave
Yeah,
Chappelle
completely.
said, yeah,
You can't
those are the
even
dark
compare the two.
days. Yeah, those are the dark days. We didn't have computers. We could have just logged on to the computer and talk to be 1,000 miles away. You know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't none
Right,
of that.
right,
We
right.
we had a
So
landline. That's about it.
and
And
and and the
postcard.
parents and the parents of that time, like I grew up when they used to still run fire drills and tornado drills in school, in
Yeah,
elementary at
earthquake
least.
drills and stuff like that.
Right. So those parents of that day, they lived through the Cuban Missile Crisis, uh, where the world was brought to the brink of, nuclear weaponry with Castro and the Kennedy administration in the 60s. Um, they lived through Vietnam. Um, so they lived through. What I'm saying is they lived through times of uncertainty, and
Mm,
that was part of being a quote unquote American citizen, was somebody who was aware of the Bill of Rights, aware of the first, uh, the aware of the Bill of Rights, aware of the basic principles of the Constitution, um, aware
okay.
of the three levels of government. Um, the average citizen knew the state capital, they knew the nation capital, because they taught geography in school. So
Right.
it wasn't so. To what I'm saying is, in that day, to be an American meant you do something. You understand what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
you were aware. So in that awareness, you will prepare your children for disaster. So we don't live in that day anymore. See,
Right.
people just people just worried about shoe drops, steal, rappers,
Mm,
steal. You know what I'm saying? When
yeah.
oh, did you see that story? The TSA are allowing migrants to fly without ID.
What?
Man, pull your little old search engine up and pull that up. Not to switch the subject, but since we just chopping it up, yeah, look that up. Yeah, look that up. In
Hold
your
on.
American, in your United States, sir, it's going down. Flying without IDs. You don't know who on these planes, and I ain't making this up. You'll find the story.
No, I'm looking at it.
Okay. Yeah, they got the option to, if they don't want to get photographed, they don't even have to get photographed.
Wow.
Hmm. So you tell me what that is. If that's not, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, and it says that all travelers flying on a domestic flight must present a valid unexpired ID issued by the state or federal government. Undocumented individuals may also form following forms of ID by TSA. Mm, on the above. Mhm.
Yeah, how's that? How you like them apples?
How does that
Yeah.
even fly? When you tell me I can't even get on the plane without either ID or a passport.
Remember what I told you yesterday? They trying to spite the American people. They are trying to make people react, and they doing it every which way they can. This is why they can come over here and they get all the benefits and this and that. They trying to spite the people. They are spiting the people. You a whole American, and you got to go through TSA, taking your shoes off, all that good shit. And here they are, ain't even got to show no ID to get on the plane. Yeah, yeah, this is happening. It's happening. This ain't conspiracy theory. This is happening. They got
Mm,
signs up in certain airports across the country that says if you a migrant, step over here, basically.
right, right.
You ain't got
Let
no
me
you ain't got no ID,
talk
step
to
over
you.
here.
Yeah, let me talk to you.
Yeah,
We
let me
going.
go let me go
Yeah,
and give you this paper ID real quick. We're gonna
exactly.
get you on your way. Yeah, we're
That's
gonna get you
wild.
on your way.
And this
Yeah, that's
how
what we at.
this how 2 million. This how 2 million migrant people gonna be coming over here working and shit.
And now you see why they got you wrapped up in Diddy and this and that. You
Hmm.
ain't even know nothing about this here.
Nah, nah. That's why I was. That's why I was like yesterday. I was like, yo, I'm gonna give you my theory on what I was thinking about because bro, like I said. I find it that you sent me something literally a day after I just looked at this video of bro talking about they gonna come up with another quarantine type thing, and that they could come and take people out their houses and stuff, and then boom, here come you sending me this boom about migrants coming over here, and you had to accept you had to let them in the house and shit. I'm like, yo, bro, like, like, I'm not dumb, I
Say,
ain't
man,
no mathematician, but I know 1 + 1 = 2.
hey, man, it's happening. That's all I can tell you. It is
Yeah,
happening.
that's crazy. Yeah, but see y'all, this is why I put this video in here, because just listen to what he says is gonna happen. Like, they don't tell you these things for no reason. This ain't no propaganda, or like, oh, this could happen if we don't be careful. No, bruh. Listen, he's telling you how they actually are gonna conquer the US when it comes necessary. Just listen.
There was one program in particular that terrified my client the most. A simple three-stage maneuver that could topple a country's government from within. First stage was isolation. Disable their communication and transportation. Make the target as deaf, dumb, and paralyzed as possible, setting them up for the second stage. Synchronized chaos. Terrorize them with covert attacks and misinformation, overwhelming their defense capabilities, leaving their weapon systems vulnerable to extremists in their own military. Without a clear enemy or motive, people would start turning on each other. Done successfully, the third stage would happen on its own.
What's the third stage?
A coup d'etat. Civil war.
No,
Yeah, you heard it.
what more can he say, bruh? He just told you how they gonna take down the US, literally. And first step, communication, Wi-Fi, all that stuff, electronics, all that stuff. Once I know now, I know now, and this is not even to be funny and stuff like that. If I cancel the service on my kid's phone and I get rid of Wi-Fi right now, they will lose their mind. If I just cut it in the middle, out of middle of nowhere, they using their stuff, and I just cut it out of middle of nowhere, they'll
Bro,
lose their mind.
it's gonna be hell to pay, man. That's all I can tell you.
And they kids. So just imagine adults with the same kid mentality, that they need social media, they need internet, they need cable, they need to know what's going on in the shade room. You know what I'm saying? What Say Cheese is talking about, Vlad and all that.
That man says, that man said, say
Hey,
cheese.
hey, hey, yo, no, hey, I like Say Cheese. That's the only reason I thought about him. See, I thought about you, dog.
That boy said,
but
say cheese.
but no, if bruh, if they really, yeah, I mean, it's gonna be a wrap, bro. It's gonna be a wrap for us.
Oh yeah, for
Man,
sure.
mankind is no longer gonna be existing, bro.
Bro, that addiction to it's amazing how blue thumb and a red heart could have
Mm,
such a bearing on a person's life
mm,
and self-perception. Like that's heavy to me.
right.
We've been reduced to thumbs and hearts.
bro. People would really bring that into an argument, like, bro, you know how many followers I got? Like, what? Like, that's not success, bro. Like, you know how many views I get? Like, okay, what does that mean? Like, this means you work hard at making videos. Okay, congratulations,
And man say, do you know how many followers I got?
bruh. They bring that into conversations, bruh.
My thing is, with having followers, where are you leading them?
No way. That's the thing. These motherfuckers have millions of followers and lead them to OnlyFans pages, lead them to daggone uh stuff that they eat. Like, they don't lead them nowhere. They're not telling them, yo, like look, this how you make this, or look, if you start doing this like this, you like, or even I get a million views making videos. Well, look, let me show you a step by step on how I do it. Boom, 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 boom. Now you got the formula. Take that formula and run with it. No, people don't give knowledge back. Everything in the society now is just take, 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 take. What can I get?
Right,
What can I get? What can I get? You know, and eventually you're not gonna have nothing to get, because who's giving? Who's giving? You gotta give in order to get.
right.
One hand washes the other. I give you something,
Supposed
you get it, and you give me something, I get. That's how it goes.
it's supposed to go like that.
It's not like that no more.
Now them days been gone, bro.
Yeah, but yeah, y'all. I mean, that's how we lead up to the bunker situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, because like I said, can't tell you, if we running our basic Wi-Fi, our defense system running our basic Wi-Fi, and that Wi-Fi goes down, then we're literally screwed. You know that, like I said, possibly bombs can go off. You know, hitting anywhere doesn't even matter, because there's no system to actually direct them, so they just going wherever they please. Then we
Right,
have all the electronic cars, you know, crashing and just running off the roads. You know what I'm saying? Running off the roads is doing whatever they doing. So this is why we would have people building bunkers, and this is why we should be prepping and being prepared for stuff like that to happen. Because at the end of the day, they're not gonna tell us ahead of time. You're
oh
not gonna
no.
get. They're not gonna send you a mass the same way they send you a mass email when the Amber Alert pop off. They not fitting to send that joint when it's time. Is you're gonna get the signal, and by the time you get in the signal, stuff is gonna be exploding, fire is gonna be started, people gonna be getting shot everywhere. It's not gonna it's not gonna be what you think it is. They not ready to give you no magical countdown, none of that stuff. You ain't getting no T time and T minus 10 days, T
That
minus
boy said T minus now. You ain't
4 days.
getting none of that.
You ain't get none of that shit, bro. You ain't get none of that, bro. That joint is gonna happen, and then when it starts happening and you're deep in it, you're gonna get the alarm, and by that time it's too late. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
it's gonna be it's way too late by the time you hear that horn. Like I say,
Hmm.
that horn is basically take cover.
Right. Cause they even dropping some bombs. They even gonna be flying over, dropping bombs, or they gonna be shooting stuff. Stuff going, something gonna be happening, bruh. And that take cover is gonna be serious.
And that's
Like I
why
said,
you see the Zuckerbergs of the world, you know, building bunkers. The government already has bunkers for, again, the senators and the Congress, the important people. They already know where they're going because,
mm-hmm,
again, in the movie, what movie was that? Where they got the warning on the screen. The warning came on the screen, and the names of people who had to report to certain posts came up
mm,
on the screen, and
yeah,
the family was like, "Well, take him, take my child, and all that." You know what I'm saying? Damn, I can't think of the name of that movie, man. Crap. But anyway, long story short, the important people already got their instructions. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah. And I'm glad you said that.
And the
I'm glad
important,
you said that, brought that up about the like the government people and stuff having it, because like literally that is like the next video. You know what I'm saying? Like the elites, like the government and all that stuff, the senators and all that, they know, and they already are well prepared, and have their stuff already laid out for them.
right?
Describe a Raven Rock to me, like what it is, what it's for.
No.
And all these videos is in the description below, so all you gotta do is go click on they links and you'll find them.
Raven Rock, like Area 51, remains one of the U.S. government's most classified installations. It's all part of a plan that was hatched 70 years ago.
In the 1950s, the government came up with plans for a deep underground command center where the president and, a few hundred staff members not only could take shelter, but also could direct a nuclear war.
Bro, oh my gosh, before I finish this video, I just seen a clip. I knew I should have saved it, bro. I seen the clip on TikTok. The dude found some type of underground bunker in New York, and they crawled into the hole, bro, and they went down all these different steps. And inside there was like a movie theater, um, a shopping mall, uh what else was in there? They had, bruh, a bank. They had a bank in there. They had vaults in there where you could keep money and stuff, gold, silver, blase, etc. They had a bank in there, bruh. Underneath of New York, that's what they had. They had a whole underground bunker underneath there. I just seen it the other day, and I was like, man, why didn't I save this video?
Hmm, that's
Plan is
wild,
called
bro.
continuity of.
No, it is because literally you can't really tell what it is because it's like a basic hole. But until you actually examine it, lean in, look, blah, say blah, that's when you start to see like, hold up, it's something in there. It's something ain't right about this. You know what I mean? That
Not to
they
not to mention the tunnels that they found up in New York, the Jewish tunnels. So everybody trying to go underground. Huh.
bruh, everybody trying to go underground. That was that's like that telling you that's like might be like the safest spot for real. Like, find your underground bunker and create your civilization. Shoot, might be the best bet.
In the movie The Matrix Revolutions, I think that was they were underground. Their whole life was underground. The one with Jada Pinkett in, I don't know
Yeah.
which installment that was, but yeah, they was underground,
Mm, mm, mm.
hiding from the machine.
See that, and that movie even had me tripping. Matrix had me tripping all the time, bruh. Like that joint had me tripping all the time, especially like when I first seen the Matrix, like, and they was plugged in and all that stuff, and the whole time he thinking he a normal person till he get busted out that little sack, and then he like, hold up, bro, like where the heck, I thought I was, and the whole time, everybody in some type of cryo chamber. It's crazy, bro. That machine is crazy.
Yep.
So yeah, that shit definitely had me thinking back in the day when I was young.
Right. But yeah, that yeah, they already got where they going, bro. The government
Hmm.
either they go underground or like in the movie Elysium, see, they went to another planet.
Yeah, they trying to escape Earth. That ain't gonna
You know,
happen
and
no how.
And Elon talking about he's trying to colonize Mars.
Right. Yeah, I seen that. He got a whole little thing going on, when people gotta sign up, sign a waiver and all that stuff, and then you go out there, you live out there for a certain amount of time, and bruh, and it's like y'all really think we the only ones out here? Y'all think, like, come on now, you gonna go to Mars and find out, yeah, man, by the third day is a whole bunch of creatures up there that you ain't even expect, and bruh, y'all didn't even finish exploring Earth. Y'all don't know what's in the waters. Y'all don't know what's beyond the ice wall, out in Antarctica, like what's underneath the ice wall of Antarctica. Y'all don't
They
know nothing. So it's
they
like,
probably
bruh,
they probably know about what's beyond the ice wall because all the countries of the world signed a treaty that nobody will go down there except you know scientists.
right.
So they know, they definitely know because that's the one agreement that's still in effect where all the nations of the world signed on to that.
Mhm. Shit, don't
Yeah,
they
so
don't they have don't they have something for space too?
I'm not for certain on the space aspect.
I think
What
they
I do
had something
know
on
that they
space to whereas though,
had that
whereas
treaty.
though, yeah, you can't own property in space. So it's like because I think if I'm not mistaken, Lil Uzi tried to buy a planet, and they was like, nah, you can't do that. Cause it's a treaty again. It's a treaty saying
Buy a
that
planet
nobody.
for what?
I don't know. I don't know, these niggas be
Jesus
doing weird.
Christ.
These guys be
Jesus.
doing weird stuff, bro. But yeah,
Jesus
yo,
Christ. That
I
man
think
said a
Lil
planet.
Uzi. Yeah, I think Lil Uzi looked into trying to buy a planet, bro, and they was like, "No, you can't do that because we got a treaty for space, where so you can't own property in there out there, some shit." I'm gonna see if I can find it. I'm gonna bring it. I'm gonna remember this. I'm gonna put a pin in that, and I'm gonna see if I can find that joint and show it on the next live. But that joint was crazy though. I was tripping like this
What
guy.
you looking for, boy? For the phone?
Government, or COG.
Go see what charges
At
she
any
looking
moment,
for
we could
first.
see thousands of members of the government completely wiped out. But there's a secondary government, a shadow government that is ready to take over at a moment's notice.
These motherfuckers said a shadow government that's ready to take over at a moment's notice. Did y'all catch that? Hold up. I'll run that back a little bit.
Where the president and, a few hundred staff members not only could take shelter, but also could direct a nuclear war.
The plan is called Continuity of Government, or COG.
At any moment, we could see thousands of members of the government completely wiped out. But there's a secondary government, a shadow government that is ready to take over at a moment's notice.
Which allows you to promote computers.
Raven Rock is an underground backup Pentagon.
It's the most unbelievable place you can imagine. You're 768 feet below the surface.
Don Camel spent 3.5 years at Raven Rock as part of the president's communication team. He's never spoken on camera before about his time working in the secret bunker.
Basically, they carved out a city underground that could survive a direct hit from a nuclear blast. After you go through the security, you walk in and it's basically an underground tunnel. There's a glass door that was 3.5 foot thick that weighed 30 tons. You go through like an airlock, and they had 2 of those doors, and then you walk another half a mile.
A half mile deeper into the mountain is the bunker itself.
And you're going past 5 buildings. Those represent the 5 rings of the Pentagon. And each of those buildings are 3 stories tall, and they probably have 50 to 80 offices per floor.
The buildings are mounted on springs to survive the shock waves from a nuclear blast.
There's a common cafeteria capable of serving 3,000 people 3 meals a day for 30 days on lockdown. They had a barber shop in there with 1 chair.
It's got massive reservoirs, generators, even a crematorium if needed, post office, medical facilities, and emergency command and communication links to the U.S. military all around the world.
As part of the White House team, Camel had access to the most restricted part of the bunker. The presidential suite.
The presidential suite is a very secure area. The other people in the site, they had no access, and they were very, very curious as far as what was behind the door. The presidential bedroom was, of course, a king-size bed. Then there was a separate kitchen set up in our suite to feed 30 or 40 people. The presidential office overlooked the war room, which had the same display that was a duplicate of what they had in the Pentagon. We would look down, and of course they'd look up, and they couldn't see through the glass because it was a one-way glass.
To understand why these bunkers were created, you have to rewind to the 1950s.
That shit crazy. They said that joint built on springs to absorb the blast.
Yep.
That shit wild, bro. 3 stories, 5 buildings. It's a 5 buildings, 3 stories high. A presidential suite, a daggone command center, a barbershop, crematorium, reservoirs, water filtration system. Bruh, they thought about everything. They thought about everything.
Mm-hmm. And that was back then.
Right.
Imagine what it is now.
Word.
How advanced it is.
That's wild, bro.
For some, it was America's golden age. But it was also the dawn of a ruthless fight for global supremacy.
The United States and the Soviet Union stand on the verge of direct military confrontation,
in which both sides built up an arsenal of spectacularly powerful weapons that meant the next World War would not last years, but minutes.
There might be as little as 15 minutes notice of an attack that could wipe out much of civilization as we know it. And so the Eisenhower administration began an elaborate process of contingency planning. And if we only had a few minutes, then they didn't want to have any sort of layers of review or approval that would slow down the process of responding to a major emergency.
To avoid mass panic, the U.S. government had created a nationwide civil defense program.
We all know the atomic bomb is very dangerous. Since it may be used against us, we must get ready for it.
Growing up in the 1950s, there were fallout shelters, places where you would go if the nuclear war occurred. And in those fallout shelters, there was water, there were prescription drugs. The notion really was that you could go there and survive.
The government starts telling Americans that not only can they survive a nuclear war, but they could go on living their lives as long as they come together in an unquestioning mass.
Dusk in color. This family knows that even a thin cloth helps protect them. Even a newspaper can save you from a bad burn.
But while the public was being told to build shelters and duck under their desks, the government elite were going to hide under tons of rock and reinforced concrete.
There was an awareness at the highest level of the American government that these civil defense drills were really window dressing. This was a massive, massive propaganda effort that bore almost no relationship to reality whatsoever. President Eisenhower knew that this was all bull. He said things like, if nuclear war comes, there aren't going to be enough bulldozers to scrape the bodies off the streets.
Mm. Damn. He ain't lying. He ain't lying, bro. He ain't lying. It ain't that. It definitely ain't gonna be enough bulldozers. Like you seen. Dang, y'all see what it's gonna look like. Hold up, let me show y'all. Let me show y'all what it's gonna look like. There you go, right there. That's what it's gonna look like.
And see,
I,
in a situation like that, bam, off top, you finna need a respirator. You're gonna need with the proper filter. Uh, you're gonna need that because the
that's gonna
air
be your
is going.
main concern.
Yeah, because the air at that point is toxic.
Hmm.
Then that's when the water straws and water filtration and all of that. That's when that's gonna come into play. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. Because you might have a couple months of being able to actually boil the water and purify the water, but it ain't gonna be
you
that
got
long.
you got a couple of months to move around. You got to move.
Yeah,
You can't stay there. You got to
yeah.
move.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
When you get the explosion like this and stuff is being set on fire and bombs is being dropped, yeah, you can't stay in that area. You got to get up out of there, and not for the like you said, not for the bombs and all that stuff because you probably luck of the draw, you probably can bunker and shelter somewhere where they not dropping bombs, but like you said, it's the air. It's gonna be the air that's actually gonna kill you. You get me? Because it's toxic
like
air.
like with the train derailment. Maybe about a year ago or so, in Springfield, where the trains derail had a toxic chemical on it. It blew up, and the people had to evacuate. And the government said, "Okay, it's safe to go back after 3 days." So the people go back. They get sick. All the fish dying in the water, animals sick, dying. Yeah. So the people that didn't have respirators, they were forced to breathe that air. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The government didn't do anything to help them people
Mm.
because it was the government fault that the trains derailed in the first place.
That's tough.
Operators and having
Uh oh. Come on now. Don't do us like that. You skipping a little bit, B.
Oh, I don't know what that is.
All right, there you go. Yeah, no, no, we talking too heavy. We talking too heavy. That's all. That's all. Yeah, man. They know when to start chopping it up. Like, hold up, bro. You get too deep on that one. But yeah, you was saying about the train, the derailments and stuff.
Yeah, that was a toxic chemical that was released into the air, and if the people didn't have a respirator or a gas mask, something that would provide them some type of respiratory protection, you know, they suffered damage to the lungs, to the uh, throat,
Mm,
forced to drink that water. They
mm.
made the people drink water that the elected officials wouldn't even drink.
Crazy.
Yeah. And like I say, everything I'm saying, you can check the news story on it. So
Right.
that's why it's important to have a respirator, especially if you stay around train tracks. If you stay close to some train tracks, and I'm talking about the train tracks that
The,
haul
yeah, the
tank.
actual yeah.
Yeah, I'm talking about if you stay by those type of train tracks, then yeah, having a respirator for yourself and your family ain't a bad idea. Because the people in Springfield, they didn't know that train was gonna be real that morning. They didn't know that they were going to be told that they had to leave their homes as is so that the government could come in and check the levels of toxicity in the water and the air.
Mm, mm, mm.
Yeah, they didn't know that, but it happened. So I'm saying that to say we live in a time where anything could happen. It's already have happened.
Right.
Yeah, so
Yeah, man. Wow, bro. Is it wow? Look. I told him, bro. We's gonna have something for him. We gonna have something for him, man. Like, cause I don't think people really understand like these these people like the guy said in Raven Rock, the whole Raven Rock thing. They was telling people shelter, blah blah blah. Make sure stuff is good and you can use a blanket to cover and all that stuff, bruh. The whole time they underneath the ground, building a whole society underneath the ground for a just in case situation where they gotta leave y'all. That's what I'm trying to tell you, bruh. When they hit that alarm, bruh, they already gonna be in the bunkers. They gonna be hitting the alarm from the bunkers. They not even gonna be tripping on none of that. Like they already gonna be comfortable. Beds gonna be made. They gonna have, Chick-fil-A down there, Burger King, all the good food spots that y'all like to eat. They might have a hibachis in there, a Benihana's, shoot. I mean, wait, man. I want to find this video, but I know it's gonna take me a little second. I don't want to do it, man. I want to go through the hassle. But when you see the video of the guys going in the hole in New York, they climbed in the hole, they walked down there, and when you see the arcade, the bank, the movie theater, when you start seeing all that, bro, y'all gonna start thinking differently. Y'all gonna start thinking differently, bro. I'm telling you, they not playing with us. They waiting. They waiting. They sitting by their phone right now, waiting for that call. Like, bro, just let me know when I need. Let me send the message through. Yeah, man. So I know that I gotta go into my spot because they ready. They ready to leave us any day now. We gonna be stuck out here fighting against each other the whole time. You know, they the ones putting the stuff into play to make it go like this. Like, yeah, you know, just cut the, you know what, just cut the power on their ass. We already down here. We got Wi-Fi down here. We good. Cut the power on their ass. We out. Like, shit gonna be crazy.
Man,
Hold on.
it gon' be. It already is.
hmm and then peep game. Hold up. I gotta bring this. I gotta bring this back to the stage. Let me bring this back to the stage.
Raven Rock to me. Like what?
All right. So let's see if I can highlight it real quick. It's a subtle clip glimpse. Where is it? Hold on. I might gotta let it play.
Could you describe a Raven Rock to me? Like what it is, what it's for?
No.
Raven Rock.
Oh, there you go. Right there. Wow. Look at that. Look at that. See, they ain't think I caught that, in the video. No, I caught that. Look at how this shit is set up, bruh.
Mm-hmm.
Look at how they can literally they got 2 points of entrances and 2 points of exit.
It look like the so-called chambers in the pyramids.
hmm How they all aligned like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy, bruh. This is crazy. They ain't think I caught that little brief glimpse. I thought they was gonna do it again, but as the video went through, I was like, oh no, they ain't gonna do it again. All right, so I gotta go back and find you then. All right, but literally, you can see like the layout. The layout is the layout's phenomenal, bro. Like they really have it decked out to where as though they can basically just leave and nobody will even know that they even down there.
Right.
How many people ride? You see that like both the entrances is on a major highway or a state road or whatever. Like how many people you think ride past that on an everyday basis don't even know the whole time if you go through one of those little doors or passageways, you're inside a bunker.
Shit, 99% of the people passing by.
Everybody.
Right. Don't nobody know. That's why it's still a secret to this day.
hmm Yeah, my I already told I got my spot, my little location. My cousin he informed me on some information about like certain buildings that have bunkers already, like fallout shelters and stuff like that already put in them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so yeah, I already been scoping out my areas like, oh yeah, yeah, no, we finna take that. And nobody he ain't finna stop me from getting in here. They dropping bombs out there, bro. You gonna let me in.
Right.
real talk. Real talk, bro. Shoot. I already been scoping out my areas. Like, yep, I know exactly where I'm going at. We gonna hold off in this bomb shelter. It's gonna be, yeah, I mean, our little hideout. Yeah, and I'm gonna have to just go out and get stuff. You know what I mean? I'm gonna have to be a forager. Go out, you know what I mean, grab some stuff, bring it back to the spot. Yeah, man, shoot. I ain't got a trip on anything because I know my wife know how to shoot. Yeah, man. So and she is shoot first, ask questions later. So
Right.
I've been done walked up to like, dang, how the heck this body get right in? Like I was gone, I was gone for a fortnight. Yeah, they used to say that shit. I was gone for a
Right, right.
fortnight. How you done
Me
dropped
say
the
Fortnite.
Yeah, nah, we ain't talking about the game, y'all little young punks. We ain't talking about the game. Yeah, see that y'all better go get familiar with that term, cause when the grid go down, you're gonna be using that term a lot.
Yeah, real talk.
Yeah, they don't even know that's a whole saying out here.
To describe a segment of time, a
Yeah,
measurement.
a measurement in time. Heck yeah. So yeah, bruh. It's crazy. It's crazy, bruh. But yeah, I had to bring light to leave the world behind though, because like I said, it's a great movie and it goes with everything that me and B talk about on the regular. You know, like it's crazy. Me and B talk like this, like as if we known each other all our lives. You know, it's like it's not even like that for real. You know, we just have the same mind frame. That's why we can coexist and clash the way we clash and gel the way we gel is because we have a similar mind frame and a similar mission in life.
Right, right. See, we met in the chat. Ayo,
Hmm.
Big Facts Podcast, you know. Excuse me. But when it's meant, alignment gonna take place,
Hmm.
you know, uh, because that's what it's gonna take. We're gonna have to come together from different parts of the country to keep each other abreast on, what's going on in this part, what's going on in that part. So you will know what's a safe if it came to it, what's a safe place to travel to if you have to leave where you are. You know what I'm saying? So this way bigger than some YouTube shit for me anyway.
Right. Yeah, not like because at the end of the day, like say we do have to like get out of our area or my area. You know what I'm saying? Who I'm gonna depend on, who I'm gonna lean to. You know what I'm saying? We don't have
Right,
nobody to lean to. Who I'm gonna lean to? So I mean, my thing is, I mean, we gotta network as much as we can. So when actually some stuff like this hits the fan, we can actually come together as one unit, as one society, and actually be able to thrive. Because
right,
like at the end of the day, you know, if if I have to move or go down south, I'm definitely the first person I'm tapping in where this be. Like, yo, where's the best places I need to be at? What's a good location or you know what I mean that's close to where as though you know what I mean we can link up. We can, you know, if when it hits a fan, boom, we ain't gotta go far to actually link up. We there, and you know where the meeting zone is. All right, cool. Meet me at that spot. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how we should be functioning.
and a good part is shoot me and Theo in the same city.
Exactly. Yep. And exactly. You and Theo is literally like right there. So when shit hits the fan, Theo, you
So that's
know who you
automatically
need
you
to.
already know
Yeah.
you got two people down here that you know in the same city.
Hmm. That you know. Yeah, I mean, look, yo, where my meeting destination at, where my meeting location. Got you, and we ain't even gotta say nothing else after that. Yeah, I mean, I ain't even gotta tell you I ain't even gotta tell you, yo, we on 45th Street and this. Nah, yo, here go the coordinates right here. This, that, this, that. Oh, all right, cool. I know what that's at.
Right,
That's what coordinates and longitude and latitudes and all that, knowing the map and all that stuff comes into play. I mean, because if we ain't got if I don't got time to write out Lenox Street and 145th Street and Baltimore, Maryland, or New York or whatever, you know what I'm saying? If I ain't got time to do all that, I can just hit you with these coordinates. Bing, bing, boom. Yo, we at XYZ 45612. Yeah, I mean, and you get the numbers and oh, all right, cool. I'm there.
right.
Cause I mean, with those coordinates and actually knowing how to use those coordinates, it'll get you far, especially when you ain't gonna have GPS. There's no GPS system that's gonna be working at that point in time.
Yeah, not in the cyber attack.
Not in the cyber
And
attack.
again, and the thing with cyber attack is no power means no water.
Hmm.
So you got a couple of you got like 2 hours worth of water in the pipes. Once the grid go down, that's still drinkable. After that, that water that's coming through then has not been filtered because the pump's been down. If the grid goes down, so yeah, so it ain't just gonna be in the dark. No water, no lights. Shit. If you don't have somebody to patch up with, bro, how in the heck you think a person gonna survive? And the sad part is, we live in a time where you're not even comfortable speaking to your so-called neighbors
Right,
because you don't know what they on. You don't know what they on.
bruh.
That's why you have to be led. That's why you have to be led by the spirit. See, the spirit, whatever you want to call it, brought us together in this at this point in time. You understand what I'm saying?
You know, no, because that is exactly what happened right here at this moment in time right here, where they finally realized we're gonna have to depend on each other. No communication, no communication was ever said on this part right here. No communication. This is when when shit finally hit the fan and they realized like, yo, I don't care if you're black, I don't care if you're white. We gonna have to depend on each other to survive.
Right.
There was no communication in this whole little brief moment, and she reached her hand out at the same time this girl reached her hand out because they, like I said, because they just knew that they was gonna have to be together. That's wild.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's what it's gonna take. And see, even at that point, hopefully, it's not too late.
Hmm. Real talk. I mean, now I don't know. I don't know. I kind of feel like at this point in time, bruh, it might be a little bit too late to go knock on your neighbor's door and be like, "Hey, bruh, you trying to roll out?" I think it might be a little bit too late, bruh. I don't know. I don't know. We gonna hope it ain't too late, bro. We gonna hope when the grid go down, people really start being like, "Hey, bro, what we gotta do? What we gotta do?" Cause shoot,
I'm just saying, bro. If you live in a situation where you see Uber Eats drop off food more than you see people walking in with groceries, it's a bad setup. I mean, the majority of people are not ready for a grid down situation. Later on, for a month, you ain't got 3 days worth of food. Like, how you gonna eat?
yeah, yeah,
What you gonna do? Go knocking on somebody's door in a grid down situation?
bruh.
Ain't
They
nobody
they
open.
ain't nobody open the
You see,
doors.
you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, they gonna treat you just like the old electric company.
Like
Yeah, man, like the
like
electric
like
company.
like the contractor,
Yeah,
like the contract in the movie.
heck
That
yeah.
man got them talking and pulled it. He pulled that gauge out. He wasn't trying to hear that.
Bruh, what? What? He said, "Nah, look, man, get off my front, bruh." He said, "Nah, but
That
you
man
got.
said.
I
That
don't
man
care
said.
what I got in here, and I what I got is for my family. What you do out there is what you do, bruh. Stay out there."
And Buddy started crying and begging, "Baby, please."
Yo, bruh, do you, do you understand how freaked out I was when yo got to pulling his teeth out? I said, what the fuck is wrong with yo? I'm like, yo, there's no way that
Radiation,
that
radiation
little ass,
sickness.
yeah, that little ass bite from that bug ain't do that. Nah, bruh. I know what Lyme disease is, bruh. Lyme disease don't have your teeth falling out like that, bruh. No, you can't pull your teeth out. Yeah, I mean that like nah. That shit was crazy, bruh. I was tripping, and yo was like, and did you notice? Did you notice? Like he didn't just get sick right away.
Right. It took a while for it to take effect.
Yeah, it like when they first did the that little microwave thing where the sound was messing with their ears and stuff. When they first did that, that's when yo started like wasn't feeling well and stuff like that. And then when he went and he got bit by the bug, and he like, oh, it was a bug on me. And then like 2 3 days after that, he started feeling he wasn't still feeling sick, like he was still feeling like sick. I was like, yo, like that was a gradual effect all the way up to him losing his teeth. Like that was crazy. That's how I was like, nah, that ain't happened from the bug. That ain't happened from no bug, bruh. That's something else. I was tripping off that. Like that part had me like tripping for real. Cause I like it's just the sound. It's just like how random the sounds was. You know what I'm saying? Like they would come at random times. It was never like, they heard something or they felt something. Nah, these joys, they were just doing some random stuff, and then boom, next thing you know, that shit just hit them.
Right. Out of nowhere, like this little bug that's been going around, got people sick for a day and a half, maybe 2 days. You
Bruh.
know what I'm saying? They
Yeah.
call them they call them bugs, right?
Mm.
Old boy in the movie got bit by a
Got bit
bug.
by a bug. Yeah. That's crazy. And sure enough, yo
Say
was
it's a
sick.
bug going around.
Uh-huh. Dang, bruh. This is crazy. This is crazy. And then, another thing. That's all the setup, man. I'm telling you. people get sick all the time in cold weather. People get sick in January to March. I say
Yep.
that's the sick times. January to March is the sick time. This is gonna
Yep.
happen, but the fact that they're making it as if it's a whole nother pandemic, and quarantine procedures need to be taking place, bruh. Y'all better y'all better wake up, bro. I'm telling you, listen. I went through the 360 deal on the last one. Yeah, man. I went through the 360 deal on the last one. I'm not gonna go over it again on this one. All I'm gonna say is y'all better pay attention to why we get starting to get sick at certain times.
Certain
Because
times of the year. Yep.
exactly. Yeah, exactly. Cause because like I said, that quarantine 2.0 is gonna be different. It's gonna be different. It's not gonna be. I mean, stay. Did you? They seen they seen how y'all acted on the first quarantine. That's all I'm gonna say. Like that movie. I remember what you did last summer. Yeah, I remember what y'all did last summer. Remember what y'all did last quarantine. So yeah, just know all that. Yeah, we still gonna be partying and all right, all right, all right. Yeah, hey, trust me, they know what they prepping for y'all asses.
And
They
what and
prepping.
what's crazy is the quarantine gave birth to the chat room.
Mhm, mhm. The
The quarantine,
clubhouse.
yeah, because
Mhm.
we were so bored being locked up. That's the only way you could connect was online. So you would have people like D Nice, DJ. He had
Mhm.
that he would do those listening parties and all type of celebrities would come through on the
Yeah,
gram though. You
yeah,
remember that?
yeah, yeah. Tory Lanez had one. Tory Lanez
Yeah, yeah,
had a
yeah.
quarantine radio. Shouts out to Tory Lanez and the quarantine radio. That joint was lit. He knows Tory,
So
and
so
that's
so
why they bashed him, because he knows how to actually market and promote shit. But my bad. Go ahead.
and so the crazy thing is quarantine now, you got the virtual reality goggles.
Hmm.
So imagine people being pits in their homes, eating unhealthy food, being inactive with them damn goggles on all day.
Look like a scene from Wally. Yeah. My my uh my kids my kids know that. Not my kids, but the kid
Gotcha.
viewers. Yeah, y'all know who Wally is. Yeah, I mean that's the whole scene of Wally. You just said it right there. Y'all gonna be out of shape with virtual reality goggles on, and everything that y'all gonna be doing is gonna be through the goggles. Oh yeah, I'm ready to order a pizza. Let me order a pizza. That's how y'all gonna be
No, like
looking
for
at
real.
me. I want this topping on here. Yeah, but here go my money. The pizza gonna come to y'all door. Mm, mm, mm. Yeah, bruh. Shouts out to Grump too. Shouts out to young Grump. I seen your video with your virtual reality setup. I'm on it. I'm on it. I'm on it. I might had to do a segment on there. Real talk. But yeah, yo, Grump got him a metaverse going on where he does his videos. It's slick. It's slick. And see, now don't get me twisted. I talk I talk a lot of survival stuff, and what ifs and stuff like that. But it doesn't mean I don't like to have fun. You know what I'm saying? Like I like the virtual reality joint too. It's nothing wrong with it. It's the fact that if you're replacing your real life with the virtual reality life, that's what we're talking about. If you're just so behind the loop that you don't know that, you know, migrants is coming over here, migrants is flying without IDs and passports and stuff. You know, if you don't know that people are building bunkers behind your back, that they have a whole city underneath the ground. If y'all don't know these things because y'all too consumed in y'all virtual reality or y'all life, bro, it's time to wake up. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. B, he's just riding with me because yeah, I mean we have a mutual interest. You already heard.
Right.
He already told y'all. He just watching y'all fall like dominoes. I mean, like I get B to come on here to shine insight on stuff that I might not be able to actually clarify. And B doesn't mind doing that for y'all. But trust me, he's watching society fall like dominoes. He's trying to tell y'all not listening. Hey, I can't make y'all listen. Like Cat Williams say, you can take a horse to the daggone water, but you can't make him think.
Now, like real talk,
real,
I
real
mean,
talk.
if you won't take the time, like to just buy some extra water or some extra food, you know, learn how to start a fire. If it came to that, you know what I'm saying? Like just basic stuff. This ain't even like you doing the most. You just doing basic shit to make sure that you and your family and maybe the people around you, you know what I'm saying, have better odds at surviving uh, if something were to happen. You know, well, when something happens, because it's again, we still in the beginning of the year, and you got all these people being laid off, homeless epidemic. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a lot going on. So that's why I can't concern myself with, people who don't, you still trying to, man, you better wake your ass up or get shit. I don't know.
Right.
Area 51
Nah,
remains one of the U.S.
like literally. Y'all see the bunker. I hold on, let me get the bunker back up
Could
there
you
real quick.
describe a raven rock to me, like what it is, what it's for?
No.
Boy said that dry.
Raven Rock.
No.
He said that shit
That
quick,
boy
didn't
said
he?
that. Boy
No.
said that dry. No.
Said that shit quick. And he bet they see him scratch his head like next question. Like,
Right.
bruh said that quick.
Like Area
Oh damn, there you go. Oh, it's quick. Gotta hit it at the right
Raven
time.
Rock. Like
Oh, you mother. Come on now.
Raven Rock. Like Area 51
Ah,
remains
they
one of the
gonna all right, fuck it. They ain't gonna let me get it. They gave it to me one time. They not gonna give it to me again. But y'all see how big that joint. That joint stretched from one side of the corner to the next side of the corner, and is deep in the ground, bruh. Like they are not playing with us, bruh. They is not playing. They not ready to do no roll call, none of that stuff. They not playing with once they get a glimpse of something that's ready to kick off, bro. They out of there. They out of there, bro.
Oh my gone.
Yeah, B. This one was this one was crazy. I ain't gonna lie. We got something. We got something, B. I'm telling you, man. We got something good with this. With these survival games, bro. I'm telling you, we got something good. And man, don't worry, they'll catch it. They'll catch it. They'll catch on.
Oh, bro, I ain't doing no tripping, bro. This fun to
Mm-mm.
me. you know, come on here and share information, because I stay up on the society aspect, what's going on, like with the TSA, to know the immigrants not having IDs. I stay up on that kind of stuff
Right.
because, in certain areas, it's being said they can purchase weapons, they can become law enforcement. Um, yeah, this is going on. This is going on. You understand what I'm saying? Like
Mm.
these migrants, when you see them, this is way bigger than them just getting benefits and that's the smoke screen.
Right.
Man, if these people start buying weapons, who they buying the weapons for? Who they gonna use them against? They already in a foreign country, so what you need to buy a weapon for?
Real talk. Yeah, yeah, like
And again,
do
everything
they
I'm
have to
saying,
go?
you can,
No, I'm ready to say, do they have to go to qualify through the same background checks that I got to qualify for? You
bro.
know?
If they don't have to have a ID to fly, what make you think there is some restrictions on them purchasing a firearm? Depending on what state it is, would be the only question.
Yeah, real talk. Real talk. Because if it's like North Carolina, Florida, Texas, man, y'all they go walk in and walk right out with them joints. They ain't got they not like Baltimore. We gotta wait 7 days, for our stuff to clear. They not clearing. They just walking in and out.
Yeah, so yeah, it's fun, bro. I have no problem with none of it. I'm just chilling, you know.
Yeah. Nah, for real though. Like it's good. It's good hearing, your side because one, you do a lot more research than I do. So yeah, I gotta give you the credit on that. You definitely do a lot more research than I do. But at the same time, I feed off a lot of the stuff that you're presenting. So
Right,
yeah, so I do need you just as much as you need me to keep you going. Cause
right.
yeah, we feed off each other, like
Because besides you, bro, shoot, my wife gets the brunt of this, the
yeah.
research and the video. Yeah, she catch it, bro. I don't even lie. She catch
Yeah.
it because this is what I'm on. You know what I'm saying? This is me 24/7. This is not no game. This is a lifestyle for the
Female
kids.
say
So,
you can get a gun on your lunch break in Texas.
no, like real talk. Yeah,
Yeah.
so the wife she catch it, man. So
No,
you
I
know,
feel you. Cause my wife is just she the same way, bro. No, look, come here. Let me tell you about this, and then I gotta go into a whole detail and all that stuff, bro. She be looking at me like, bro, I just want to
but at
watch
the
my
same
show
time,
real quick.
but at the same time, they listening.
They listening,
Trust and
trust
believe.
me.
Yeah, trust and
Yeah,
believe. Yeah, they listening.
yeah. She be on it. She
They
be on
listening.
it. Cause she be sending me stuff from this like stuff to talk about. Like she sends me stuff to my Instagram to talk about from like the shade room and stuff. And I'd be like, oh dang, no, I ain't even hear about like she the one told me about the submarine people going in the water and the joint that imploded on them. Like she told me about that. I ain't even know nothing about it.
Right.
Yeah, I was like, "What?" I'm like, who went in the like people go looking for the Titanic all the time, bro. Don't nobody like, nah, some dude went down there and they been gone for like 3 days. And I'm like, let me look at this. I look it up. I'm like, yo. And then I got to laughing because I'm like, well, when you look at what they went in, of course it imploded, bro. Like what type of stuff is that? Like when I wish my joint didn't get I wish my joint didn't get blocked. What did it get blocked? No, it got muted. I wish my live didn't get muted because I actually showed the difference between the guy who went down in his submarine versus the ones who actually go down in the submarines and how they look. And I really broke down like the stuff. Bruh, they was never gonna make it. They was never gonna make it. So yeah, I know it was messed up that I laughed, but they was never gonna make it in there. They had a universal PlayStation controller. That it wasn't even made by Sony. I would have respected it more if the controller was made by Sony. You know what I'm
That boy
saying?
saying they was down there with that larger tech, that
Bruh, they would
larger tech.
exactly. They had them a Logitech controller, bro. Like that shit, bro. You could have got a Microsoft. Yo, I know damn sure Xbox Microsoft controllers work with any kind of program that you want because it's made by Microsoft. So it gotta work. Like, bruh, I would have respected the daggone Xbox controller.
Right.
Look, Theo said I don't even play my PlayStation with them controllers. Hell nah. You be a daggone fool to get an aftermarket controller trying to play that joint. That joint better come from Sony. Yeah, but yeah, man, it's always real when I get on here with you. Be like yeah, you keep me going, bruh. You keep me going. I be had to find these clips. I be finding them though. I be putting them together. I be putting them clips
Yeah.
together.
Yeah. Yeah. Shit. It ain't. Like I say, bro. This ain't nothing, bro. This is what I do every day.
Nah,
All
real
my
quick.
contacts. All my contacts. When I'm sending people stuff, my homeboys, the few associates I do have, I'm always sending them some type of YouTube video or something I have found at a cheap price. You
Hmm.
know, it's always something like that. Always.
Yeah, that's yeah. No, and that's dope. Oh, shouts out to B, man. Shouts out to B because I didn't get to create the video. We gonna do this now.
What up?
Hold on 1 second. 1 second. Yeah, we gonna go ahead. We're gonna go ahead and do this. We're gonna go ahead and do this now. Shouts out to B, man. B that came through and dropped me some real where my camera at? There you go. Drop me some real work gloves. Yeah, I mean, so yeah, I can actually work. Yeah, I mean with my hands both ways. Yeah, I mean with tools or if I had to
That
if
boy
I had to
say.
punch on somebody.
That boy say. That boy say both ways.
both ways. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, and look, you got the reinforced knuckles on there. Yeah, I mean, so just in case I got knuckle somebody up, man. And these joints are warm, bro. I be outside. I was shoveling the snow in these hands wasn't even cold, bro. This a fine material right here. I ain't even
Yeah,
gonna
them boys
cap.
good.
This you did a good job with these, B. I greatly appreciate it. Greatly appreciate
Already,
it.
bro.
And, and
Already.
and I definitely got a fanny pack coming back your way. See that's how the barter and trade works. Look,
Right.
this he dropped me off some gloves. Yeah, I mean, I got a fanny pack for him. One of them real. Matter of fact, let me get it. I'm gonna get it real quick so you can see it.
All right.
So yeah, B, just let me know like what color you want, camo, black, yeah, I mean green, tan, whichever one. I got
The camo is cool. The camo. Yeah,
okay.
we gonna. Mm-hmm.
All right, I got you. I got the army green because my bag is army green, but basically, I mean, you got your wallet holder. You can hold little stuff right there. It's on the back part, and it's mesh. It's mesh in the back.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's real comfortable. Got a heavy duty like one of them heavy duty plastic clips. Like this shit really, yeah, it shit really click. You got
Right.
you got you two little side pouches on each side, right there. This part right here, the front part. See these little things right here.
Mm-hmm.
Little, you can go ahead and put your gun in that. You can literally hold your gun right there, and the muzzle will go over on this side right here, inside there. So the muzzle will sit in there, and it will get held up by the little straps.
That's what's up. Yeah.
Yeah, and then on the flat part, the flap right here, you still got little spot where you can hold some magazines or whatever you need to hold right there. And then you got the little additional front pouch on the front. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it's
I
like,
bet that.
yeah, it's like a multi-purpose fanny pack. This got me. I ain't even gonna cap. This got me through the whole cruise. The whole cruise.
Huh.
I had everything in here. My room key, my wallet, my glasses, my phones. I had everything inside the fanny pack. So yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm a send one your way. Yeah, I mean, cause you sent me them gloves, so I'm gonna send you one your way. Cause those
Already, bro.
love
Appreciate it.
those already, bro. I love those gloves. Those gloves are the truth.
Ha. I figured you'd like them boys, man.
Yeah, yeah, I definitely do. I definitely do. And already, Theo. Yeah, I mean, and I'm glad you in here because you're gonna get to hear yourself at the end. We ready to be wrapping it up. We going on 2 hours and 30 minutes.
Damn, that quick.
Yeah, bro.
Ooh,
Yeah, bro. it felt
damn.
it felt like I was flying through the videos, but yeah, man, yeah, we 2 hours and 30 minutes in, bro. Yeah, man.
Damn. That's crazy.
Yeah, yeah, but salute to you, Theo. You always kicking some good knowledge.
Yeah. Shout out to Theo.
And this is why I told you don't even worry about it. Yeah, I mean, just put the videos out and yeah, I mean, just do what you just talk, bro. Yeah, I mean, because you got a lot of knowledge to be the age that you are. I didn't grasp this knowledge until I was in my 30s. You're getting it before your 30s, which is good. Use it, use it. Yeah, I mean, to your the best of your abilities, bro. Real talk.
Right.
So it's all it's always love. It's always love. Yeah, I mean, I'm always gonna give you a thumbs up. Yeah, I mean, and check out your videos. Yeah, I mean, so yeah, yeah. Like I said, we going on. We 225. We ready to be 230 in. Um, you got anything you want to leave off on, B?
Nah, bro, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I enjoyed the show. Like I said, I'm just glad to be in a position to share information, being an older uh black man that's not, I'm not out of shape, I'm not out of touch. Uh and I can still jail with, you know, those in some cases 2 generations under me in as it relates to age.
Right.
But they don't impede conversation or the exchange of knowledge. Cause
Right.
real gonna recognize real ain't got no age on it. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, real don't have an age on it. You know what I'm saying? That's just character. So yeah. I'm just like I say, shit. I'm glad to, like I say, be an example as best as I can, you know,
Right.
and shit. I'm keep it pushing, bro. That's it. That's
Now
all.
that's what we need. That's what we need. That's what we have the lack of strong black men that's actually willing to be leaders and not followers. You know what I'm saying? They not
Right.
worried about the trends that's going on. They worried about actually building something that can be trending. You know, so the fact that you do what you do and you're low key with it, yes, I might tell you, yo, you need to do this, you need to get out there a little bit more. But that's just me trying to get you out your comfort zone. You know,
Right. I
everybody
already know, bro.
yeah, yeah, everybody
Yeah.
has their comfort zone and stuff. But I don't mind you coming in here and us chopping it up because guess what? If we wasn't doing this live, we be on the phone talking about the shit anyway. So it's like
Right. No, real talk.
real talk. Why not? Why waste good conversation? You know what I'm
And
saying?
this how the first conversation went. We
Exactly.
was on the phone for hours, you know what I'm saying? So
hmm
yeah.
So yeah, man, I definitely appreciate you. Theo said he gonna give you a call, B. Yeah,
Oh
man.
shit. Hold on.
Um.
Hold on 1 second, bro. My earbuds went dead.
Oh, okay, okay.
So let me see. How can I put this on speaker? 1 second.
Yeah, but while B get himself situated over there, yeah, man. Look, this is the survival games. We are almost close to the end of the season for the first season. You know, we gonna like I said, it's a continuous thing. We not gonna just stop this. It's always gonna be more information to give. Like I said, the survival games. It's the first season. Yeah, I mean we 9 episodes in, and you're now in the bunkers and quarantine 2.0. We just wrapped up the bunkers. So if y'all have something that y'all, want to talk about, Theo, especially you, Theo, if you have something on your mind, and you want us to, get on, you want to get on here, you get some stuff off, bro. Yeah, hit me up. Let me know what you want to do. We get you way here. Um, y'all, the people, y'all have anything y'all want to talk about? Hey, y'all see something, any concerns that y'all want to see that goes along with what we're talking about? Send it in, and we'll get on it. But this is what we do, man. This is what we do. The survival games. You know. Let me end this off right. Shouts out to the homie Theo. Make sure y'all get to his YouTube channel. His link is posted in the description box as well. So y'all get to Theo channel and yeah, go ahead and follow, subscribe, like, comment on this stuff. And yeah, if you have something, long as it ain't negative, you have something to say, he'll get back to you.
People feel like, oh, they got guns in the church. I ain't going in there. Why wouldn't you? That's probably the safest place you could be. But like I said, church is a sacred ground, bro. And it's just certain things. Because I don't think people understand. Once you start messing with church, bro, that's like a whole nother realm that you don't even supposed to be playing with like that. That's why it's like, I don't cuss in church. I wouldn't do nothing disrespectful in the church house. Because now you playing with a whole nother spiritual realm that you're not even ready for. Like Dylan Roof, I don't. He ain't kill himself. They ain't kill him. But I could imagine what is going on in his life by doing that. It's killing people in the church house. We're in the middle of worship, and you gonna come in and kill us? And that's how I feel about the rap music in the church house, bro. It's like it's conflicting. I'm 27, so I have a grasp on the certain things you should know about. But think about the one. I'm sorry. Think about the people that's 14, 15, 16, 17 to 25. And like you done came to the realization, you like, you know what, bro, I'm gonna go to church. And you go in church and they sitting there talking about swag surfing and on my mama. You know, people might relapse when they hear that music.
Mm, mm. Man, Theo, bruh. You on it, bruh. You on it, bruh. Keep doing your thing, bruh. Keep doing your thing. That is, and like that's real talk. People get away, go there to work out their problems, not to be into more problems, not to feel like they never got out of that no situation. You know, salutes for y'all. But yeah, I'm gonna get with you. I'm gonna get with you. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna hit you up, and we gonna work. You already, you already know, bro. Already ain't nothing, bro. We gonna chop it up though. But yeah, it's another one. I'm gonna get with y'all on the next one. I'm out.